Hà Anh Tuấn lại được đến Hà Nội vào một ngày mùa thu rất đẹp trời. Đặc biệt hơn là ngày hôm nay Hà Anh Tuấn được một người bạn rất tài năng và rất thân thiện đón chào tại một không gian rất đẹp tại Hà Nội. Đó là ông Youssef, Mr. Youssef, Head of Design của Masterise Homes. Giống như tất cả những người trẻ khác tại Việt Nam, Hà Anh Tuấn là một người mê không gian sống đẹp. Bởi vì chỉ có không gian sống đẹp với một thứ năng lượng sống tích cực sẽ giúp cho chúng ta luôn luôn có một nguồn cảm hứng để sống và làm việc, cống hiến hết mình cho xã hội, cho cuộc đời này. Và ngày hôm nay, nhân dịp đến đây thăm Masterise Homes Cell Gallery và ngồi bên cạnh Mr. Youssef, Hà Anh Tuấn sẽ thay mặt cho tất cả chúng ta tìm hiểu về những câu chuyện đằng sau của những thiết kế tuyệt vời của Masterise Homes với những dự án mới tại Hà Nội và thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Chúng ta bắt đầu cuộc hành trình nhé. Thank you very much again for welcoming me in the very beautiful place on a beautiful day in Hanoi. I love Hanoi in autumn. And I have to say that I'm very much impressed about the beautiful projects you just introduced me.
Thank you so much.
So may I ask you a question? So what is the Masterise Homes design philosophy?
What is our design philosophy? Our design philosophy starts and ends with our customers. We pride of being a customer-centric developer.
I'm not sure I will find out the right words in your industry to describe what I really like, but I love something simple and so-called minimalism. I love black and white. I love to live in area I can get more spaces to move, to lie down whenever I want.
Functional design.
And being lazy.
I like that too.
So I love something simple to understand and to feel comfortable when I go back home after outside all day. So I'm not good at interior design, but what I can offer you from my answer is something like that.
Looking at what the world in general is doing today, what the trends are, how to make best use of the space. These are all things that we can learn from what's happening abroad. I mean, obviously, Vietnam is a young market, and it is in the process of transforming. And so we are basically stepping ahead and looking outwards and present options to our customers, basically, for them to decide what works for them and what doesn't work for them. It's worth noting that world-class standard is not a slogan of ours or a way to promote our product. It is actually a decision. Early on, we had to make that call. We had to place ourselves and position ourselves as what kind of developer are we? So it's either we build just the same as everybody is building the same way, giving people what they know. Or we say, well, the rest of the world is somewhere else, and let's learn from that. Let's bring what's best practices to the market and see how people react to it. And we feel like we had that responsibility to do so, because we didn't want to build for the sake of building. If we're not able to add value with every building that we build, then we're doing something wrong. And I think Vietnam is a very unique position today with the growth that's happening. Again, we have a responsibility as a developer. Every building, when you think about it, every building that we place today, it stays for a long time. And it actually forms the skyline of the city. And so we always have that in our heads, that we have to add value. And by that, we try to bring in international practices, which means that we are really utilizing all the expertise of the outside world and bringing it inwards.
Yeah. very happy every time when I come to Hanoi. And every time I see a lot of change, the city change itself. And you just show me the very amazing projects with the ocean inside the city. It's Masterise waterfront, right?
Yes,
Yeah?
correct.
So could you share with me the design inspiration of this project, Masterise waterfront?
So I remember the day when I paid a visit to the site. I remember going through the hustle and bustle of the city, and it's a busy city. And I remember when I got there, I had like a different feeling. That place, the surrounding, gave me a different feeling. It felt like all of a sudden we've stepped out of the city. Although we are right in the middle of the city, but it felt that way. It felt that the place is exclusive. It felt like quiet, something serene about it. Then when I saw the beach, I actually had to stop the car and come out, take some pictures. It just felt like I almost stepped out of the city and went on a vacation. And then finally, when we arrived to the actual site of our project, I was extremely happy. As a designer, having the project located in the most prime location within the project was perfect for me. I couldn't ask for anything better than that. Really, the design inspiration from that project was about, okay, so I walked into this development and I had these feelings, right? So how do I take these feelings inside the project, right? How do I keep this? Because this is something nice, right? So if I am a person that's working hard every day in the city and I'm coming back to my home, I want to maintain that serenity. I want to maintain that peace and quiet going back to my home. And for that, there was a few decisions that we had to make early on. Is that how do we pull all of these elements that we see, the beach, the color of the sand, the water, the green, how do we pull it inside? And you know, it started off actually, this particular design, it started off with the interior design because there had to be a lot of emphasis on what goes on the interior design. And so as you walk in, we'd like to treat it like almost like a hotel, if you will. If you're going in at the reception, at the ground floor lobby, we wanted to make it really luxurious. We wanted to bring in all the tones that you saw outside. So you'll find earth colors, very warm, very soothing, right? We wanted to bring all the light. So you'll find that on ground floor, you'll have really high windows. We basically wanted to connect the inside of the building to the outside, or vice versa. We wanted to remind people all the time that your home is a retreat. This is the idea behind it. And so in everything that we did throughout the building, we wanted to make sure that people are comfortable. From amenities that you see, from the landscape, from the things that are offered for our customers to enjoy. It was important for us to, again, seek what customers are looking for. And we feel that we had an opportunity to use this site, use the context where we're building, the beach, and maintain that feel throughout the building. And that was pretty much the design philosophy. You reviewed the project. I'm curious to know, from your opinion, what's your favorite element of the design? What is it that attracted you the most?
Firstly, I have to tell you, you're a very good storyteller, because I want to buy this apartment immediately after I know the story behind your design. And you got it. You understand the people here quite well. We love beach. We love water because we're living in a tropical country. And so, of course, I love the ocean part in this project. So you don't need to be on the vacations on some special time, in some special times in a year, just make your home the best place with your privacy, with the beach view, with everything you need for a busy life after back from the working. So I think you are building just an amazing places like Masterise Waterfront. I love that. I love the ocean.
Great to know.
I have known Masterise for a long time because Masterise was a very famous, still very famous in Ho Chi Minh City where I'm born. And I've just heard that you just launched a new project in Ho Chi Minh City.
That's true.
It's
Center Point.
Masterise Center Point.
Point.
Oh, Center Point. Very impressive. And so, what the story about its design?
So Masterise Center Point was a very interesting project for us. One of them came as a result of a feedback from our marketing and research, wherein we knew early on that our customers are going to be young families. That really helps a lot when we understand at least the age group, right? We understand right away that these people are the ones that are very connected to social media. They're the ones that even if they haven't traveled, they have seen and they know what the world looks like. They want something interesting. They want something unique. Interior design was one of the answers, is that we wanted to have a really fresh take on what this building looks like from the interior. We were kind of pushing the limits. Luckily, we had the best design partners, and we've pushed them to kind of push the envelope, just to see how far we can take people, right? And so, as you saw, the outcome was very pleasing. It was very different, very fresh, very bold, in a different way, which is quite pleasing to us. The second question that we had to answer was about the scale of the project. This being a large development, we felt that we have a sense of responsibility to find a design opportunity. Well, it's what we found actually, a design opportunity to transform that from a challenge to something that is livable. And how did we do that? Is actually by landscape design this time. Why? Because what we wanted to create is a sense of community. We wanted the landscape to be that link between everybody that lives there. We wanted to promote people mingling, interacting together. And so if you are standing on the balcony of Center Point, looking down at the enormous number of swimming pools and water features and activities for the kids, it almost becomes inviting. It's like you feel like you want to go down there and participate and be among your neighbors and take your kids downstairs. That was the main concept. Was that if you look at the buildings, obviously they sit on a main road. Very strong, very powerful look architecturally. But then we felt like what happens within these buildings was very important. It's almost felt like we're trying to have this hidden sanctuary, right? So if you are a resident, you get to see the other side of it.
Yeah.
You see what's happening below, you see the activities. That was the main focus, is that how to create a community, a livable one, and celebrate life.
Yeah.
And now for Center Point, Masterise Center Point, what's your favorite part?
I was born in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm living there up to now. Through your story about Masterise Center Point, what I love the most is the nature, including the green area, the water features, the activities for young people. I belong to a community who love the vibrant, the full energy activities. It's very good point in your project is you bring the nature closer to us, and we bring us back to the nature.
Speaking of which, landscape. So in our newest project.
New project?
Yes.
Okay.
West Heights in Hanoi, smart city. development, we also have lots of emphasis on landscape and greenery. We really wanted to, again, bring that sense of community, place people together and ask them to mingle, force them to mingle, because this is what we like to see. And so in the landscape design, you will find many facilities and amenities and interesting things for all ages. Being in Smart City, we had to create something unique. We didn't want to create, similar things to other projects. And so within the master plan, we have this huge playground area, but it's the kind of playground area that if I went inside, I would get lost in there. And so family is important to us, where we raise our kids and how they interact with their surroundings. And so this project to us is one of these projects that we are really proud of. Obviously, with the help of the best designers, HBA and Belt Collins for landscape design, we were able to do really well with this one.
It's very nice to know on your amazing projects. You get many projects. Yeah?
Yes, we do.
It's already launched, right?
Well, there's a lot in the pipeline as well.
Okay. Hà Anh Tuấn luôn tự hỏi mình điều gì mỗi buổi sáng thức dậy sẽ làm cho mình có một ngày tốt đẹp. Tuấn nghĩ đến một chữ tiếng Anh gọi là be inspired, đó là được truyền cảm hứng. Be inspired là triết lý của những người đã tạo nên và mong muốn tạo nên những giá trị sống tại cộng đồng Masterise Homes. Với tư cách một nghệ sĩ âm nhạc, Hà Anh Tuấn mong muốn rằng là âm nhạc của mình truyền cảm hứng tốt đẹp cho những người nghe nhạc, yêu nhạc của mình. Hà Anh Tuấn cũng mong muốn những chuyên gia quốc tế của Masterise Homes sẽ truyền được cảm hứng, sống đúng, sống xứng đáng và sống cống hiến cho tất cả mọi người dân Việt Nam, những người luôn luôn mưu cầu sẽ có một cuộc sống tốt đẹp hơn mỗi một ngày.
Cánh hoa phai tàn, mắt ướt nhòe nỗi đau vô lượng. Tháng năm buồn vương những phố phường, thấm thoáng bóng người thương. Vướng trong cơn mưa rào tháng sau, chợt nhớ tới khi xưa tháng 7 mưa ngâu. Từ bao lâu rồi ta đã quen, không nhìn thấy nhau. Lá thư tình gửi chiều tháng 8, còn dấu vết môi son của ngày thu qua. Để rồi như tháng 9 hoa buồn tím tương tư. Lá xác sơ tháng 10 vẫn thế, còn lay lắng trong tim 11 vẫn thế. Để lại cơn mưa cuối đông buồn. Bao lần nhớ 12 đi qua tim vụn vỡ. Tháng riêng đợi chờ, tháng 2 ngu ngơ, tháng 3 chờ vơ. Một lần xa là bao lần nhớ, chừng đơn sơ nhưng sao buồn ngẩn ngơ. Bước thần chậm dưới cánh hoa rơi, tháng 4 về. Chiều tháng 8 còn dấu vết môi son của ngày thu qua. Để rồi như tháng 9 hoa buồn tím tương tư. Lá xác sơ tháng 10 vẫn thế, còn lay lắt trong tim 11 vẫn thế. Để lại cơn mưa cuối đông buồn mang. sơ nhưng sao buồn ngẩn ngơ, bước thật chậm dưới cánh hoa rơi. Tháng tư về một lần xa bao lần nhớ, 12 đi qua tim vụn vỡ. Tháng giêng đợi chờ, tháng 2 ngu ngơ, tháng 3 chờ vỡ. Một lần xa là bao lần nhớ, chừng đơn sơ nhưng sao buồn ngẩn ngơ, bước thật chậm dưới cánh hoa rơi. Tháng tư về, bước thật chậm dưới cánh hoa rơi. Anh nhớ em.
Một lần nữa xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị đã lắng nghe cuộc trò chuyện vào một ngày thu đẹp trời tại Hà Nội của Mr. Youssef và Hà Anh Tuấn. Be inspired và hãy nhớ sống xứng đáng, sống hạnh phúc.